1,400-year-old secret night crawling tradition. The ancient Japanese tradition of yobai is indeed a fascinating and unusual cultural practice, dating back over 1,400 years. This custom developed in a society where strict social norms limited interactions between men and women, particularly for those who were not yet married. Here's a detailed look at this practice and its significance. Yobai, yijiri, meaning night crawling, was a courtship practice where a man would stealthily visit the house of a woman he was interested in during the night. This act, though unusual by modern standards, was a structured and socially accepted way for couples to engage in private interactions, often leading to marriage. Mutual consent. Contrary to what some modern interpretations might assume, yobai was not a form of coercion. The woman had the right to refuse the man's advances, and her consent was crucial. If a man persisted despite refusal, he could face punishment or ridicule from the community. Family involvement. In some cases, the woman's family supported the tradition. For example, if the house had 2 stories, the parents might prepare a ladder or leave a door unlocked for the man. This was seen as an acknowledgement of the potential match. Secrecy and timing. The visits typically took place under the cover of darkness, preserving discretion. The man would leave the house before dawn to maintain privacy and avoid gossip. Cultural rules. The tradition placed importance on respect and morality. Men were expected to approach the woman with sincerity, not frivolity. Women, in turn, were expected to uphold dignity and not engage in improper behavior. The custom served as a way to foster romantic connections. In a society where arranged marriages and limited social interaction between genders were the norm, yobai allowed men and women to form bonds on their own terms. Avoid public scrutiny. By meeting in private, couples could explore compatibility without the pressure of community observation. Respect traditions. While unconventional by today's standards, yobai reflected the values of respect, consent, and familial involvement. In the context of today's values and legal frameworks, yobai may seem peculiar or even problematic. However, within its historical and cultural context, it was a normalized practice that balanced societal expectations and individual desires. As Japan modernized and adopted Western social norms, the yobai tradition faded. After World War II, societal reforms and urbanization further marginalized such rural customs. Today, it survives only as a historical anecdote and a window into Japan's rich and complex cultural history. While this tradition might appear strange or controversial from a modern perspective, it played a significant role in facilitating relationships in a restrictive social environment. Yobai illustrates how cultural practices evolve to meet the needs and challenges of their time.